We're on. I have 30 days from today to move out, and I chose that, man. I'm sick of living like a slave, dude. My entire life. I mean, I've been kicked out of the house my entire life. My friends, Pete Carroll, he couldn't tell you probably how many times I had to walk up to his house with fucking canned food in a sock, right? She is insanity. And I'll tell you what, man, my boys, they call her Grandma Psycho Joni because she'll flip a gasket and, you know what, she'll like throw a shoe, you know, and to get someone's attention, you know, because she wasn't happy with what they were doing. And can you imagine if that woman was 25 and a child was 8? You know what I'm saying? It was fireworks, dude. And you know what? I'm fucking sick of it. You put it like this. She jumped in the shower twice with me when I was growing up. Now, it wasn't because it was anything sexual. It was because she's an Aries bitch, and she slept late, and she was late for work. So instead of, you know, saying, Dan, can you get out of the shower, you know, and giving me time, she just fucking you know, not really, just turn around. It's okay. Don't look. And my God, okay, no big deal. No harm, no foul, right? Well, when my ex and I are living in the studio that I'm about to vacate, we're doing methamphetamine, but we're still good parents, man. I mean, make no mistake about it. Yeah, we were doing drugs, but those kids, you know what? She was making it miserable for us. I mean, oh my God, she called CPS because she has she used to work for the courts, and she filed 7 fucking CPS cases against us, dude. No shit. You know what? We should get an attorney. Do you know what kind of harassment that is? A CPS case is bad enough. We went through everyone over and over and over, and it's like she wasn't. And you know what she did? She fucking actually insinuated that I did something unseemly. Okay, when my boys were in the back, and it was perfect. Okay, my oldest son, when he was just a baby himself, they asked him that. He was indignant and he was pissed. My daddy don't touch me like that. My daddy don't do that. Oh, he knew. You know what? But for her to even bring that up because, you know what, it was furthering her goals, she has no fucking shame, dude. And then I'm trying to bring up the handcuffing incidents, right? And she threatens to kick me out of the house. She is defending a fucking evil bastard even after he's dead. And you know what? It's like this. I wish he wasn't dead because I'm saving everything for him, man. He is going to be, it's like this, Doris Riva. I'm talking to SteveStevia on the phone right here. And I'm telling him that if you don't pay to get Stevia famous, what I'm going to do is use your husband as the example of, you know, what men are, what they shouldn't be, okay? Being lauded because he has money, because he can fucking be Bob the Builder, and tearing down every child around him. They couldn't do a goddamn thing right. At least I couldn't. And I know that your sons, what? I think they would have been better off in Mexico, okay, or wherever it was that you adopted them from, because you are an unfit mother. How many hugs did you give them during their life? I gave them more hugs than you, okay? Andy and Davey both admitted that. No shit. And I'm the one that got treated like fucking dog shit. I mean, how about this, Steve? I have been Rodney King. I get arrested, then I fucking limp out, and I can barely fucking walk. And my uncle says, get a job, okay? You want to get an attorney? Get a job, pay for it. You know, this is from the asshole. It's like this. Most families around America, when their kids are, you know, they need help, most families help, don't they? I mean, isn't that what families do? There you go, most. Okay, that's right. My family, oh, my God. You know what? Put it like this. My grandpa, he passed away, and he has a boat. Or he had one, and it was on my uncle's big-ass property in Encinitas. But you know what? Because Dan Quinn didn't drive down and fucking bring it back up to Sacramento, the boat is no longer there, dude. Okay? It vanished. You know what? I'm not sure what they did with it, but you understand? We're talking a dude that has acres, okay? He's a millionaire. He has storage fucking, you know, it could have been stored right next to all the other things that he has, little toys. But it's because he's a fucking punk, bitch, evil motherfucker. And I'll tell you what, I wish I would have kicked his ass when I had the chance. I wish that I had said yes to Mark Brannon and Fred Reva would have been dead 20 years ago. And you know what? We wouldn't be talking about the money he made between then and now. But let me ask you a question. If that really happened, if Brannon actually fucking offered to kill my uncle, and I said no, don't you think that I'm in some way entitled to a little bit of what he fucking made during that period? I swear to God, man. And it's like this. People can tell me where Mark Brannon is, and then I'll fucking contact him because we were friends, and I'll just ask him to reiterate the truth. Yes, I did offer to kill him because, motherfucking punk bitches like that don't deserve to. I mean, I've told old ladies in fuck. Are you keeping time, bro? Okay, I've told old ladies, just standing in line for different things, hearing, really, that happened? Let me ask you this. What would you do to somebody that handcuffed your child, your son, to a tree, lured him to standing on his tiptoes, and they said, I'd kill him? And I'm like, yeah, okay, well, that's the resounding response. But the thing about it is, ironically, man, my step-grandfather is, I think, a Nazi transplant from World War II. Now, the story goes, the cover story, is that Harry Heisler came over at 13 from Germany after the First World War, and by his own determination and hard work, pulled himself up by his own bootstraps. Yet, at the age of 80, okay, he still had a guttural twinge of German in his voice, okay? Now, don't you think that they would try to disassociate themselves from being German, coming to America, their neighbors maybe having lost a son or a daughter to, the Nazis over there, or the Germans, or whatever it was at that time. And put it like this, he pulls himself by his own bootstraps up to being a millionaire, the biggest contractor on Grand Coulee fucking Dam. Homie, it just don't happen like that, all right? It don't happen like that. And he showed his true colors when he lured Fred Riva, who was drunk, into luring me into handcuffs where I had to stand on my toes to get in them. My heels were off the ground, dude. And 4 hours later, I didn't have blood, but I had those gouges, and I was pissed. And you know what? Put it like this, man. It ain't going to go well for the Rivas down in Encinitas, because what's going to happen, I'm going to donate that house one way or another to the homeless and the hungry, and maybe a halfway house for women and kids that need a shelter. And it can go, Doris Riva can actually sell it to me before it becomes a fire sale property, because what I'll do with profit, that is going to retire everybody that helps get Stevia famous. That's what you don't understand. Steve does, okay? I'm talking to him on the phone right now, but I'm talking to you also. Stevia does what it does. Peachy's alive because of me, okay? If I don't make pure H2O, she's dead. Now, my mom is kicking me out of the fucking, you know what? When I'm a billionaire, I'm not going to have much more than this, okay? What I'm going to have is cool. Actually, I don't think I'm going to need to have much of anything, because there's so many other people that are cool, and you know what? People like me. They really do. Yeah, only the assholes don't like me. And here's the deal for the Cal Worshams and the Tigger Martinezes. If I survive and I can enjoy Pure H2O's bounty, okay? I mean, you know what? Actually, you know what? I've been cool my entire life. You know that? There is not one thing. My astrology says that my life is lived like it's in a movie. Oh my God. I fell to my knees when I read that. I feel like I'm on stage everywhere I go, being 6'3", blonde, some say superior. What's that? Oh, yeah. Well, you know what? There you go, man. And I've never been a bad guy. And you know what? That's proven, okay? I've been fucking attacked, man. People thinking that I'm soft or something, and then getting fucking knocked out. And boom, the legend grows. And here's the deal. How much time do I have, man? Okay, it's 2 minutes. What I'm going to do, fuck, I need somebody to hold my cigarette while I take a sip. What I'm going to do is retire basically everybody that I know when Pure H2O hits. And the Fountain of Youth, at $1 a gallon, everybody on planet Earth is going to want to buy it from me. That means that I'm going to get $365 a year from everybody eventually. And the people that can't afford it, I'll give it to them for free. And the people that can more than afford it, maybe we can do charity events where they're buying gallons for $100, okay? Because you know what? What the fuck else they got to do with that money? And people don't realize, this my trade thing, when Cal Worsham was told about stevia and that I was touched by God, they're going to call me my trade, I was losing about 33% of what looked like water to soap. Now, it's about 50%, brother. Oh, yeah, I'm fucking literally really scared about that shit, because you know what? We're burning hydrogen in our gas tanks, and people aren't even fucking knowing. Where's the hydrogen coming from? It doesn't grow on trees, brother. You feel me? Okay. Okay, 50 seconds. All right. Now this is where I march in and fucking, I don't want to fucking, 45. When I was at Notre Dame, I was enveloped in a golden halo, and it brought me to my knees, and it told me that I would one day discover endless energy, okay, endless power, and because of it, I would become the richest man this planet's ever seen. Now, it turns out, what's that? Oh, I can see it. Yeah. Well, I didn't know it. Things were kind of chaotic at Notre Dame, brother. You know what? Daniel and the Lion's Den, it will be proven that Notre Dame, the evil Catholic Church, is the one who basically held my name back so people don't know who the fuck Dan Quinn is.